What it do, what it do, what it do. I go by the name of Self-Made Hustle TV, where the hustle has to be in you, not on you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Breadwinner, breadwinner, I see you. I see you, la la. Salute to all y'all. Let's get this Friday started. Shit, let's get this goddamn Friday started. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just yeah, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Chip, 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 chip. Just chip, fuck, chip, chip, just, just, nigga, fuck, nigga, chip, chip. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, man. One more jam. Let me get in my zone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Salute Colo. Salute Breadwinner Beauty. And la la. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Man, double tap the screen. We just get warmed up. It's Friday. It's payday, America. It's payday, America. Man, y'all should be mad, man. It's payday for some people.
That's the money.
You know, for some people, it's payday for some people. You know, some people ain't got no job, though. Hey, hey, got no hustle, no nothing. Hey, hey, let's get this shit started now. Only one way, man.
Ain't nobody root for me, now they reposting me. Bad bitches open the door for me. Talking about a couple $100,000, I'm cool, bro, they too low for me. If you fuck with the ops, stop approaching me. Big AO19 gon' go for me. 100K on my neck and it's soaking me. CEO ain't got no nigga over me. Man, these rap niggas groupies, I'm cool on them. If we catch them in public, we move on them. Money poke off my thigh, leave a bruise on them. And them AR-15s got booze on them. Word in the streets, they got money on me. But if I want a nigga, I'm coming on me. Mac 90 on me, 100 on me. And then 12 get on me, I'm punching on it. I'm shooting first, it ain't no second, no second. 32 shots going in 32 seconds. Pulling up, if I feel disrespect, you stupid as fuck to my snatch and my neck and my neck. About my reputation, man, these niggas keep me in their conversation. Won't even tell me congratulations. I don't fuck with nobody, I'm masturbating. They say they got killers, but so what? It's gonna be me or them, I give no fuck. I come to your city and go to your hood with 50 white lords and post up. Now this ain't no publicity stunt. We pull up and unload sticks out the trunk. I can't fuck with niggas for nothing. I don't celebrate Black History Month. I do it straight in like fuck a hood. Switch to some forces like fuck a look. I'm fed for real, freaky on. Shout out CMG, I looked up the Jew. And I don't need no nigga vouching for me. If it's war, then it's war. I ain't squashing nothing. My little niggas on go, I ain't stopping nothing. Need Drake on my hip, give me Charlie horses. I was locked up, they do shots at me. Now I'm free and they wanna send cops at me. I'm a vital with boss at it. Got them up on their feet like a pep rally. I was fucked up how they felt back. Kicked me while I was down, I kept at it. Now I cop ice like a milk fatty. Yeah, I'm hard on niggas like stepdaddy.
From that hoe to the floor, I'm in sport mode. He done popped out the blue, he done struck gold. When the ice out his mouth and his neck froze. He ain't really that known, but he next though. He was stacking it shit like a neck foe. He was broke in the beach before that though. Put a mark on the game like an expo. When they call out his name, it's an echo. You know when I step, bitches all 10. Same 24 hours, we all in. I'ma give it my all, I'm all in. Shoot that bitch from the corner in y'all gym. Walk dog in the flesh in the dog pen. I don't care what you got or what y'all spend. Tryna watch what I do, better call in. I'ma do this shit here till it all in. I'ma do this shit here till it's all over. 79 for the set like I'm Bob Goldie. God come by myself, I don't call soldier. Before I lean on a nigga, I fall over. Don't fuck with a snake if it's not cold. Nigga get in my way, I'ma drive over. I can do this shit here while I'm blindfolded. Being broke was a drug, I'ma die sober. 556 out the stick, leave him slumped over. Since I turned up the heat, I done got colder. I ain't worried about the check cause the stock's over. Go buy a duplex, now the block over. I don't know what I'm doing, bitch, and top on it. Got them hoping and wishing I flopped on it. Go make me a shirt with the ops on them. Don't never let them get the drop on you. Don't never let them spin the block on you. I been dripping this salt, need a mop bucket. When Corona had hit, that shit got ugly. You can do what you do, I am not judging. What the shit that you do is just not funny. If I give you my word, it's a lock on it. If you pay for a verse, I'ma hop on it. Before I run out of 5-5, stop smoking. Hey, big walk dog in the soul in the flesh. Let them know that I'm next so they know what it is. All this shit here before I get a deal. All this shit here before I hit a meal. The real and the fake can't tell what it is. Stand on this shit so they know it's for real. Built for the shit, I was molded for real. All this shit here before I get the ill.
Bring on a dom, flip from a zip off a crumbs. I'm in control of the slum, housing authority. Back up and moving so much till we don't even know where we from. Broke as a joke, we shared each other hoes. We wearing each other clothes. Stood over stones, stood over tall as they cut off the water and kick in the dough. Get on the floor, run it back out and I ran it back up and I ordered a load. Christian Gio, I pre-ordered my clothes. Posted in Florida, I'm still on the go. Finesse said that he need to get in my face. I put on that water and got on the road. Blackball, backstab, fell on my face, helping niggas got kicked in my hands. People I trusted, ran off with money. Told my whole fucker and got in my bag. A lot of these artists faded to mention they love our rock and they copy my swag. Windshield and bricks redistributing glad. Trap in the trenches, I'm selling Hermes. Ancient syringes, we cut on the blender and hit with the fin. I'm still in the trap. Big boy bitch punch a dick in her back. Shit done got lit, I'ma stay on the gas. Don't do no arguments, going straight in. You get out of line, I'ma get on your ass. Pump break, car park, yellow tape, chalk marks, binary issue, no regular tillery. Hop out with switches on top of the trigger. How do you cope when you know that you special, but everyone around you will play on your mental? Shit get depressing, you know you a vet and you don't get no credit, but know you official. Take all the pain, straight I remember. Gangs that don't do no complaining, I fix. Take all this away from me, won't ever change, but I bet I still know how to stand in the kitchen.
God damn it. Say, man, it is goddamn me Friday. It's Friday, man. It's damn Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, god damn it. What's good, people? Hey, man. I got two ways I'm gonna go today, man. I'm gonna go to my own city. Shout out to my boy T Money. You know, I'm gonna go to my own city, man. You know, we talking about this guy drowning. That's why you see the split nail. I mean, the thumbnail is two things. So maybe, hold on real fast. Yeah, hold on real fast. Let me show you something. Hold on. My bad. We're gonna go to my own city today, fool. Let me get this shit right, fool. Hold on. That's the way it's supposed to look right here, man. My bad, y'all. I had to get it right, fool. So we gonna go to my own city today. You know, we gonna go to Nolan. We gonna stop at Nolan Wells first. And then we gonna finish up in my own city, some shit that's going on in my own city. I'm gonna explain to y'all the situation. Remember I told y'all about maybe like a week ago, it was a kid. I guess he might have been going through some problems in his life or something. He went to a park and he he called 911 on himself and said that somebody had a gun. People are alleging that he was trying to commit suicide by cop. Cops pulled up. The kid never had a gun. Cops told him raise his shirt up. He raised his shirt up and was grabbing a water bottle that he had in his waist. You know the rest. But first we gonna go to this little voice recording, and people can say what they want to say. We entitled to do what we want to do with this shit. They can be mad if they didn't want it. They shouldn't have presented it to the public. So we're gonna go to I forget what he is, the psychoanalyst or whatever he is, and he got somebody to break the video down, and I want y'all to hear this, dog. And he gonna explain what she did to the video and everything. He didn't just put the video out there. He's telling you what she did, what the person.
Audio can be.
Hold on.
When I was on TFU, we were paying over $400.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
My bill has not been over $200.
Is unlike anything I've heard before. Someone reached out to me and sent it to me. I have verified that this person is who they say they are. They're an audio engineer with 20 years experience. They do not want me to share their name. I do know who their name is. I do know exactly who this person is. I don't know them personally, but I was able to confirm that they are who they say they are. And what is coming out in this audio, it's really disturbing. So I'm going to play that audio.
You remember him? Y'all remember him? He was the one that was on the Willie D show. Remember how he was joking and laughing because he was saying they was good actors and shit like this? So he talked to an analyst, a video analyst, who's been doing this for 20 years. And she broke down the video and she sent it to him. Now, do it look like he laughing now? Do it look like he laughing now? He ain't laughing no more because it's crazy. Listen to this, y'all. Listen.
For you, and I'll let you come to your conclusions as to what you hear and what it means. I heard it, and it is disturbing. But I'm gonna play it for you, and let you come to your own conclusions of what you hear and what it means. But before I play it, I want to read something to you that came directly from the person who created this audio. I spent some time with them on the phone today just to make sure that they're actually a credible source to do this. Yeah. And in that conversation, I asked him, what did you do that's different from what other people have done to make the quality of this audio better? Because I wanted it to be credible, and this person explained to me in writing what they did. So I'm gonna read to you their explanation, and then I'm gonna play this audio. Trigger warning. I'm going to play this audio so you can hear it and come to your own conclusions. But first, it's kind of a long explanation, so bear with me. I'm going to read this explanation that they give, and then I'm going to play the audio for you and let you come to your own conclusions. So here's what he wrote. I am a professional audio engineer with over 20 years of experience. When I first reviewed the audio file, I realized that when I had on headphones, that the dispatcher's voice was only playing on one side of the headphones, and the caller's voice and their background were on the other side of the headphones instead of everything playing on both sides like with normal music. It sounds like the agency uses either a gate or compressor or both, because the volume naturally goes quiet when there's no one speaking, but it's still able to record audio because the gate threshold isn't set lower to allow no audio when no one is speaking. This also means that the noise in the caller's background was loud enough to engage the gate to all this audio to be recorded, even when the caller is not speaking.
Yes.
This is actually the best way to capture phone calls for quality assurance. What this means is that you can hear the caller's audio and the background noises all on one side. So using the caller's audio as a starting point, this will produce something similar to Janetta's outstanding results, which I have repeated and can confirm that it's authentic. Additionally, when you listen to the call, there are a few instances where the dispatcher is talking and there's lots of noise coming through from the caller's return. From the caller's return audio. Meaning, even though he's not speaking, whatever is loud enough on his end to be heard and gets recorded along with the dispatcher. What I have done differently was to focus channel 1, the dispatcher, and then selected any areas that I heard more noises than just the dispatcher. When I worked on raising the volume in these areas by applying gain, which is essentially raising the volume, this worked in areas where visibility, no audio can be seen. But the audio is actually there but doesn't show up visually until you raise the volume.
Oh.
I did this individually on any area that looked blank. And I also applied this to areas that were simply low in volume, essentially making everything near the same volume level. Doing this reveals more of what was actually recorded. Absolutely no AI was used. Only normalize and gain was applied via isotope.
The old school way. So for all y'all, the 110 people, we're going to go back. So this is the person, like the analyst that analyzes body, that analyze your posturing and stuff like that. It's called eco something. I forget what it's called. I mean, something is called. Anyway, he got the video and they took it to an analyst that's been doing this for 20 years. And he busted it down and sent it to him. Now y'all gotta remember, this is the dude on Willie D a few days ago. I'm not talking down on him. I'm saying he was laughing because he was like, they're acting. They're acting, they're lying, they're acting because the way they posture. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I'm a therapist, man. I've been doing this. He's like, man, the way the arms crossed, the no tears, the not reminiscing about the good times. So we're gonna go back and listen. And so what he's saying is, he sent it to, and not only the person sent it to him and told him how they broke the video down, they basically telling everybody to go, whoever got a real studio, you can do this too. He telling y'all how to do it, and you can hear everything in the background.
I want to read something to you that came directly from the person who created this audio. I spent some time with them on the phone today just to make sure that they're actually a credible source to do this. And in that conversation, I asked him, what did you do that's different from what other people have done to make the quality of this audio better? Because I wanted it to be credible, and this person explained to me in writing what they did. So I'm gonna read to you their explanation, and then I'm gonna play this audio. Trigger warning. I'm going to play this audio so you can hear it and come to your own conclusions. But first, it's kind of a long explanation, so bear with me. I'm going to read this explanation that they give.
This is big.
And then I'm going to play the audio for you and let you come to your own conclusions. So here's what he wrote. I am a professional audio engineer with over 20 years of experience. When I first reviewed the audio file, I realized that when I had on headphones, that the dispatcher's voice was only playing on one side of the headphones, and the caller's voice and their background were on the other side of the headphones instead of everything playing on both sides like with normal music. It sounds like the agency uses either a gate or compressor or both, because the volume naturally goes quiet when there's no one speaking, but it's still able to record audio because the gate threshold isn't set lower to allow no audio when no one is speaking. This also means that the noise in the caller's background was loud enough to engage the gate to all this audio to be recorded, even when the caller is not speaking. This is actually the best way to capture phone calls for quality assurance. What this means is that you can hear the caller's audio and the background noises all on one side. So using the caller's audio as a starting point, this will produce something similar to Janetta's outstanding results, which I have repeated and can confirm that it's authentic. Additionally, when you listen to the call, there are a few instances where the dispatcher is talking and there's lots of noise coming through from the caller's return audio. meaning even though he's not speaking, whatever is loud enough on his end to be heard and gets recorded along with the dispatcher. What I have done differently was to focus channel 1, the dispatcher, and then selected any areas that I heard more noises than just the dispatcher. When I worked on raising the volume in these areas by applying gain, which is essentially raising the volume, this worked in areas where visibility, no audio can be seen. But the audio is actually there but doesn't show up visually until you raise the volume. I did this individually on any area that looked blank. And I also applied this to areas that were simply low in volume, essentially making everything near the same volume level. Doing this reveals more of what was actually recorded. Absolutely no AI was used. Only normalize and gain was applied via iZotope RX. Not sure what that.
The old school way. The old school way. It wasn't none of this to just take. We just gonna do it the old school way. Go to points in it, turn it up, turn it down, turn the background sound. It's like being in the studio. That's all it is.
What that is, I'm not an audio engineer, but iZotope RX. No other tools were used. All basic audio programs have these two functions, and it doesn't falsely manipulate anything. It just raises the volume level. Now I have applied lots of gain because the voices are sometimes faint. So when more aggressive gain is applied, you start to hear the syllables in the...
No, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it for the money machine. Hey, salute to Willie. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Thank you for the cash. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. Salute, y'all. Y'all welcome to donate if y'all want to. Thank you. Now, what we watching, y'all, we watching this... How many people gonna put a video out and then explain how they tweak the video? Everybody's saying AI. What if you can go in there and tweak it the old school way? Double tap the screen for me, y'all. You can go tweak it the old school way and see. I play with AI and shit. You know, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what if you do it the old school way? Just the old school way, like the 1980, the 1990 way. Just sound suppress and go, man, it's wave patterns, man.
In the words a lot better. Visually, the final audio file looks like what we would call as engineers too hot. But this isn't a regular recording. It's from a telephone which only has a limited spectrum of sound. Normal audio, like from a lavalier or podcast mic, would not be able to withstand this amount of gain.
Yes.
This is something I learned when engineering music for major labels.
Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all that. Because when you create a song, y'all, you could create a song right here. And it could be, the mic could be popping and everything. You could take it to the music editor, and he can change all that without you even doing nothing. All you got to do is just send him the sound wave. He can fix all that shit and make it sound crispy. Certain levels because you know these mics pick up shit in the background and shit. He can make that be like you won't even hear that shit. You can hear a baby crying in the background while I'm on my rap. You can send that to them and they could take that shit out. Like, yeah. So
now, I primarily engineer audio for TV commercials, city and state initiatives, as well as podcasts and interviews. I also do videography to keep the lights on. In my opinion, the clips are still noisy, and a lot more can be pulled out, but the intent was to prove these pieces of audio exist. I don't want any reward. I'm not curating an audience. I'm just rattled after taking the initiative to see what I could do and finding what is unimaginable. I was already nearly done with the entire call when Janetta released her work. And respectfully, I fell back because I had already released a few short clips. However, after Janetta's backlash, I decided to publish my full version of the call. I initially called Ben Crump's office before releasing a single piece of audio,
No sleep.
but after a few days with no response, I decided to go at it alone and started releasing short clips and eventually the entire call. When I went back and I started refining my work because I realized I missed a few areas where I did not apply gain and new voices and sounds appeared more clearly. This does take a while to go into each little part, but the result is something easier to listen to. It's not perfect, but I also know the law enforcement has a lot better forensic tools for audio isotope RX. Surprised they haven't done this already. So that's him explaining what he did. I'm now going to play that audio for you that came from him doing all the things I just read. Again, trigger warning. This was really, really jarring, but here's what he came up with when he cleaned up the audio in a different way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the...
Now y'all telling me y'all don't hear this gasping. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Y'all telling me. Y'all telling me.
Way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes,
Gasping.
how far is the water
Gasping.
coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
We're going down. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We'll go back.
When he
one more
cleaned
time.
up the audio in a different way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water...
You telling me you don't hear that? Blah, blah. Y'all don't hear that in the background, man. We gonna go back, man. We gonna go back, dog. Fuck that. Fuck that, dog. Hell no, dog. Hell no, dog. Hell
Way,
no.
as I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up,
Shut
sir?
up.
Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Yeah, you're going down.
Sir, can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Yeah, y'all going down. Hey, man, listen to this,
Oh,
dog.
right, of course.
Ain't
How
no
far is the
AI,
water coming
man.
up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
We're going down.
As I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
We're going down.
But here's what he came up with when he cleaned up the audio in a different way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
Oh, right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Is the... Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Yeah, you're going down. I'm gonna keep saying that, dog. Hey, man, y'all heard that, dog.
Of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Yeah, you're going down. You're going down. So we're gonna keep playing this for a little bit. I'm gonna keep playing it back to back.
As I
so
just
everybody
explained in
that
what he
come
wrote.
in can hear it.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
We're going down.
Audio in a different way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Audio in a different way, as I just explained in what he wrote.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Maybe I'm smoking too much. Maybe I'm hot. Am I hot? Maybe I'm hot. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit too high. Man, listen, dog. Yeah, I heard that shit, dog. All he did was use the studio equipment, fool. Old school way. Once again, I'm explaining to y'all what he did. My boy D-Mac right there, definitely in the motherfucking building, my bro. Hey, what he did, D-Mac is a rapper. D-Mac know all you gotta do is you could have a hole in the wall ass mic and record yourself on a beat. And you take it to the music the music editors, and they can make it sound like it could be a baby crying in the background, nigga. All type of error on the mic, my nigga. You take it to them people, bro. They can fix all that, and you don't even gotta be there, and send it back to you, and that bitch will be clear. So what they did, instead of erase the background noises, they raised it up. They went to them levels and raised that shit up at that section. So instead of like them phones normally pick up the voice, them phones be set to pick up the voice that's right on it. And it can hear little shit sometimes in the background. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, but nigga, they could make that voice a little lower, muffle it, and then you could raise the sound outside of it. And nigga, you could listen good. And y'all heard that shit, dog. Y'all heard that shit, dog. Y'all heard that shit, dog. That ain't no AI. Dog, how many people, whoever sent the video, explain, not even the marine biologist people, when they sent the video out, they didn't even explain how they put it out so how we could hear it. You know, like this, or what sound levels it was on or nothing. These people, analysts, just motherfucking put it out and showed you and explained to you how I listened to it. You need to go listen to it this same way and tell me what you hear. You know, like that. Hey, that's more believable. You get what I'm saying? Than a video being passed around. See, they want to say that video is altered, bro, but it's not, dog. It's not. How can it be altered when it's coming from the Marine people, bro? People just hate that them people put that shit out because normally you don't get that shit. You have to pay for that. It don't be free. It don't be free. You know, it don't be free. Man, I told y'all I don't like Johns. I don't like nobody named John. No Johns, period. Johns are cops. You gotta change your name to even talk to me over here. But anyway, you can say what you want to say. I know what I heard. It's 180 people in here that know what they heard. It don't bother me. And I'm not making it a black or no white thing. I'm making it a death thing, nigga. Something went wrong on that, and you can say what you want to say. Man, listen, dog. They cleaned that audio up the old school way. With mixers, with a mixing board, that's it. All they did was use the mixing board, that's it. A mixing board and maybe a computer. That's all they did. No AI, none of that shit. Yeah, but maybe I'm too high. I'ma keep smoking though. You know, what y'all think? Salute, Tracy. Welcome to the station. What y'all think? Double tap the screen. Can I get my likes up? Can I get fit? Can I get 30 more people to hit the like button for me? Like 30 more people to hit the like button, dog. 30 people, please hit the like button. She said, I ran Versace back in myself, no experience. I made them pay me, and it was on resume. He say, I worked on airline cabin. Personally, I take care of his wife. Here they go. Here they go. Hey, happy Friday to y'all, dog. I'm not here for this. But we're going to go to one more thing, and then we're going to go to the story in my own city real fast. First, we're going to talk about Charleston White. Charleston White. I'm going to show y'all something real fast. Show y'all some shit real fast, man.
Hey everybody, this your good old buddy Dr. Matthews here. So, critical. You wasn't gonna tell them people that you a paid informant. We know the agent who giving you the money. And then you over here promoting the Marcus Garvey Gun Club and you finna get all them people indicted. Everybody, let me show y'all something. Hold on. Here it is right here, y'all.
Listen, y'all.
He's giving specific instructions
Listen.
to record conversations
Listen.
with members,
Listen.
to wear a wire,
Listen.
and also he's wearing the wires to all the gatherings,
Listen.
and then he's trying to build coalitions with other gun clubs
Listen.
and infiltrate them. So if you have any kind of criminal history or anything of those lines, he's finna set y'all up to get indicted.
Listen. A lot of them people in the gun clubs are felons. They're felons, y'all. Listen to Miss Candace, man. Listen to Miss Candace on Charleston White, man.
Also, we know the agent that approached him. Critical, we know what you agreed to work for. We know exactly how much you being paid. So to all the brothers and sisters, be extremely careful around this brother, because he's a paid informant. He's a paid federal informant.
You hear that?
I want y'all to understand that.
You hear that?
And ask yourself a question. Ask yourself this, like, how does a man with multiple felony convictions, even having convictions dealing with kids, like child endangerment, be involved in promoting a gun club and not being in jail? You know why? Because he's an informant. We know about you, Critical. We know about your bitch ass. So all y'all that's in that gun club, you know you got records and shit. Y'all better watch what y'all got going on, because y'all gonna get indicted fucking with that nigga.
Hey, I'm telling
Bye.
you. We gonna go back, man. So what y'all don't understand is that old Charlie, he the spokesman for these gun clubs. A lot of them people are felons. A lot of those cats are felons, dog, in them gun clubs, dog. A lot of them are felons. I've been told y'all that nigga working with the laws. She was just in his face the other day and they got into it. He thought she set him up, but really he was chasing clout. So what she did is ran him through the system. y'all gotta understand she's the activist for like, you know, like when apartments don't be wanting to fix shit and all type of small claims like when you racially like, you know, all types of shit like that. So, hey, my nigga, she ran that nigga through the system, nigga, and I told you that nigga was working, fool. Once certain people get a hold of that shit, man, that nigga is working with them people. Like, like, like working with them people, fool. Like, I'm telling you that. But we gonna get into a documentary. Once again, it really ain't. It's a documentary my homeboy did. Shout out to T Money. Um, in my city, we going to my city. I'm from Austin, Texas. That's where I'm from. If y'all don't know, I'm from Austin, Texas again. For all the slow folks. It was a kid. For some odd reason, he went to a park. He called 911 and said somebody had a gun up there. Some people say that he was trying to commit suicide by cop. He never had no gun. They told him to raise his shirt up. He pulled up what he had at his waist. It was a bottle of water, and they shot him. So we gonna go into this right now. My city been wicked right now, dog. It's been a little wicked down there, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Like, really, really wicked. Been wicked in my city. And this is out of respect, man. Y'all know I really don't even be touching shit in my own city because people be sensitive.
Incite or encourage illegal behavior in any way. Every effort has been made to remove any content which may violate YouTube's community guidelines. The supporters, that message was simple but powerful. We want answers. The death of 17-year-old Anthoneil Williams II has shaken the community and sparked renewed questions about police accountability, transparency, and the use of deadly force. For his loved ones, this isn't about headlines or politics. It's about a son, a family member, a young man whose life ended far too soon. As emotions continue to rise, those closest to Anthoneil say they deserve a full and transparent account of what happened. They're calling on officials to release all available evidence, explain the evidence that led to the shooting, and ensure that every aspect of the investigation is handled fairly and openly. Across Austin, the case has become part of a larger conversation. One that asks difficult questions about trust, accountability, and justice.
No justice! No justice!
In this documentary, we'll examine the known timeline of events, hear from family members, community advocates, and public officials, and explore the facts that have been made public. We'll separate verified information from speculation and follow the case as it continues to unfold. Our goal is not to decide guilt or innocent. Our goal is to understand what happened, present the available facts, and give voice to those seeking answers. This is the story of Anthoneil Williams II. This is the community's fight for transparency. And this is a case that continues to leave Austin searching for the truth.
We are coming to you now with breaking news. Austin police just released more video in the investigation into the death of Anthoneil Williams II.
Williams was shot and killed by Austin police last Friday. Police say Williams called 911 himself and reported seeing someone in a parking lot with a gun. When officers arrived, Williams was in a neighborhood park on Baden Lane.
Police say officers gave Williams commands, but he reached for his waistband and then officers shot him. They found a water bottle in his waistband. Well, on Monday, Chief Lisa Davis said that she believes this was a case of suicide by police. Senior reporter Tony Plahetsky joining us now with this newly released video. But first, we do want to let you know that we will be freezing the video before that shooting happens in that clip.
And Tony, along with this new video comes some new information.
It does widen the timeline of everything that happened in the final moments of Anthoneil Williams II's life. What this video, according to police, establishes is that he actually actually entered that neighborhood park at 3:55 in the morning, some minutes after he called 911. And according to law enforcement, once he arrived at the park, he waited for Austin police to arrive at the scene. You can see now, if you look at your screen, at the right-hand side, you can see Anthoneil Williams II sitting on a concrete area there, waiting apparently for police to arrive. You see police officers, you could see them arriving a few moments ago. And then if we just watch this video, you can see that police then light the area of the playground. That is where Anthoneil Williams II was standing. You see approaching officers there, and that is when officers opened fire, as police have said, when Williams appeared to reach into his waistband, giving rise to their fear that he had a weapon.
That's right.
The death of Anthoneil Williams II. A community demands answers. On July 24, 2026, a police encounter in Northeast Austin ended with the death of 17-year-old Anthoneil Williams II. Within days, his name became known across Central Texas as family members, community leaders, and residents demand answers about what happened during the fatal officer-involved shooting.
You see what's going on in my city? That's what's going on in my city right now, dog. That's what's going on in my city right now. I told y'all people tired. Y'all don't understand that people are tired of this, dog. If you scared, go to church. Don't go be no police officer.
Chapter 1. The 911 call. According to Austin police, officers was dispatched during the early morning hours of July 24th after receiving a 911 call reporting an armed person at a playground on Baton Lane in Northeast Austin. Public reporting indicated investigators believed the call was connected to Anthoneil Williams II. Authorities have described the incident as involving what they believe may have been a mental health crisis.
Officers made contact with the individual and attempted to gain compliance by giving verbal commands to keep his hands up and asking him if he was okay. During that encounter, the individual lifted his shirt and reached for his waistband. The individual has been identified and was a 17-year-old black male. His name will be released once his family has made all of their notifications. Officers did not locate a firearm at the scene. It was later determined that a water bottle was in his waistband, and the initial 911 call originated from the deceased's own phone. At this time, our preliminary investigation indicates that it was the deceased who placed the call. There's not an officer that comes to work wanting to be involved in a shooting, and certainly not one that involves a 17-year-old child. And as a parent, again, I think about this family and what they're going through. It's absolutely devastating. There's no doubt. But these officers arrived on scene thinking they were dealing with someone that had a gun and a person with a gun in their waistband. So, again, very split-second decisions, and this is the effect of that. And it is hard. There's no doubt.
I heard the police chief come out and say,
Make sure y'all
no officer.
Man, make sure y'all go subscribe to T Money, man. It's right here. If y'all can't see it, it's right here. Make sure y'all go subscribe to T Money, man. My nigga from my city.
Is coming to work planning on using a gun. They come to work not wanting to use a gun. When I heard that, I mean, for one, I just can't believe she uttered it. Because of how many of these incidents and episodes it have been, that's been called out for it. Those are not the ones that...
For those that don't know, my best friend died from an officer. My best friend. My best friend. That's why I don't got no best friends. Died from a police officer in Austin, Texas. It's another story, though.
Been covered up or written down as something else, you know what I mean? They don't even include all of that. So to say that ain't no officer coming to work planning on shooting nobody, especially a 17-year-old. I mean, obviously so. I can't tell. You know what I mean? Really. It actually looked like it's the total opposite. You know what I mean? And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. To me, it looked like the total opposite. It looked like the officers are coming to work looking for some action, ready to use their gun. They ain't going to the gun range for nothing. They ain't sharpening up their aim for nothing. You know what I mean? They ain't out here shooting at no paper, targets or nothing. You know, these real people. You know what I'm saying? So to say that they come to work not really wanting to use their gun is definitely a misrepresentation by the highest representation of the APD. Like, come on, man.
Chapter 2, the shooting. When officers arrived, they encountered the 17-year-old. Police have stated that the encounter escalated, ending when officers found their weapon. Authorities later confirmed that Anthoneil Williams II died from his injuries. Multiple news outlets have reported that Williams was unarmed at the time of the shooting. The circumstances surrounding officers' use of deadly force remain under investigation.
They checked up on us, and all I want to say, he put a smile on everybody's face. They took him, and they wrong for that. They don't need to shoot him over 20 times for having a water bottle and being at the park.
You're ashamed of yourselves! Different colors! No peace! No peace! No peace!
Step back a little bit. The father's telling us to step back a little bit.
Kenyon! Don't block the door, don't block. Get off your piece of shit!
Chapter 3, the family speaks. As investigators continue their work, Anthoneil's family publicly identified him and began speaking out. They call for transparency from city leaders and law enforcement. The family has asked officials to release information surrounding the shooting and ensure a complete and impartial investigation. Their message has remained consistent. We want answers. Chapter 4. The community response. Family members, friends, clergy members, and community advocates gather in downtown Austin. The rally was about more than one case. Speakers called for greater transparency, accountability, and reform surrounding police use of force. This documentary examines the publicly available facts, the response from the community, and the questions that remain unanswered. Chapter 5, City Response. Austin City Council member Natasha Harper Madison released a public statement describing the shooting as a tragedy. She emphasized that improved access to mental health, behavioral health services can make a meaningful difference for individuals and families facing crisis. Meanwhile, Austin Police Associate President Michael Bullock said the tragedy reflects a broader failures in the mental health system rather than misconduct by officers. Those differing perspectives have become part of the larger public conversation surrounding the case.
The man had a bottle. Now, this is my thing, right?
A bottle of water.
Cause
we are talking about a bottle of water, man. Hit the like button. Get my likes up, man. Can y'all please get my likes up, man? If y'all get my likes up, I got another real story for y'all. And this one is for all the street people, all the hood people. You know, these are people that I know in the streets, man. Can y'all please double tap the screen? Just double tap it, double tap it, double tap it, double tap it. That's all you gotta do is double tap the screen. Hit the corner, double tap that. Man, I got another story, but if y'all don't get my likes up, I'm gonna get out this bitch and play my video game. Salute Abdullah, I see you. I see you. Hey man, hey man, get them likes up, man. I'm telling y'all, I got some shit, some real shit. Y'all be wanting to know about my city. It's time for us to really start talking about our city and like, cause I be having respect for people's feelings in my city. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much shit going on, dog. So much shit going on, dog. Y'all don't understand, dog. There's so much shit going on.
The chief was real quick to write it off, saying, "Oh, where's suicide by cop?"
Bro, you have the gun, ma'am. You have the gun. You the one have the gun. Who is that? Sunshine. You got the gun. You the one that have the gun. And it's 2 or 3 of y'all. Man, if it's 3 of my homeboys and we got guns, nigga, we unfadable. I don't care who you go get. We unfadable if we trying to start some trouble. We got y'all got the guns legally. What you scared of? Look.
Maybe.
Pay attention and look. That's what you got 2 eyes for. Your job is not to bang, bang, bang. Your job is to, hey, because that could have been a situation that happened 5 minutes ago and it could have been somebody else sitting in that spot. See, you got to see, ask questions. Hey. Like, come on, that's why. Ask questions, motherfucker. What you scared of? If you scared, go to church. Go to church if you scared, dog. Don't be no police officer. Don't go to the army if you scared. Don't go to no army if you scared. Don't be a police officer if you scared either, dog. I don't think that's the job for scary motherfuckers. And that's all races. That don't matter what color they is, but in this situation, we know. Y'all saw it.
Maybe so if he had an actual gun. You know what I mean?
Like, that's what I'm saying. If he had a gun, I'm like, nigga, the nigga shouldn't even have the motherfucking gun on his ass. He did not have one. Maybe he just needed somebody to talk to. Maybe he called the laws, and maybe he just having a mental problem where he need to talk to somebody. How about that? How about that? You ever thought about that? It's not your job to unalive people. It's your job to break down the issue of problems. Sometimes people don't even go to jail. Sometimes people don't even get shot.
But the man had a bottle. You mean I can lose my life for this?
Yeah.
This is all it takes.
Let me see.
That's it.
It's the same way if you talking about you got a gun. I'm not gonna, if I feel threatened by you because you talking about you got a gun, nigga, I ain't finna fire your ass up until I see a gun. Once I see a gun, I'm gonna fire your ass up. That go for you too. You should do the same for me. If I'm running my mouth about I got a gun, you shouldn't fire my ass up until you see a gun. Nigga, simple as that.
And y'all could gun me down, go home, have a nice life, nice night, all that. And I get put in the box forever because I did this, because I did this.
That's crazy.
And it had a bottle down there.
Bottle in your pants.
Now, everybody know, when you in training, it don't matter if you're a police officer or you just want to go to the range and sharpen up your aim. When them targets coming up and they got the bad guy and the good guy and all that, if you hit the good guy, you in error, period. It don't matter if the good guy popped up with a bottle. It don't matter if the good guy popped up with a cigar. Like, that mean they deserve to die because they popped up with an object in their hand that made you feel like it was a gun, made you feel uncomfortable.
If you're scared, Go to church on Sundays. I think they even got, you can even sing in the choir. So that way you can be around the church building a little bit more for choir rehearsals and vacation Bible school. Listen, bro, if you're scared, go to the church, man. Like,
hey, your life feel threatened like that?
Come on now, dog.
Bro, your reaction has to be
on,
down.
Man.
Packed. Especially if you a public servant. You got to sit back and wait and look and observe and see what's really going on. Otherwise, you just gonna be out here killing people for nothing.
No, nothing.
And saying, oh, my bad, that was suicide by a cop. No, this ain't no police misconduct. This mental health. This is a mental health situation. Be for real, bro. Mental health. Oh, now it's a mental health situation.
Now we mentally ill now. They found a way down to blame us, dog. Double tap the screen, man, if you love your mama, man. Double tap the screen if you love your mama, man. You can say what you want to say, man. Once again, I got my best friend died from these coppers, man. These Austin, Texas coppers, bro. It's vicious, dog. I told y'all, they do shit in your face and then they'll still blame you. And partly it could be his fault. But what if he needed somebody to talk to, bro? He ain't got no gun. What if he just needed somebody to talk to, dog? What if he just wanted to talk to her? What if he just needed somebody to, you know?
I've never seen the police so much in my life campaign mental health. You know what I mean? Y'all should go to court for some dudes and go and testify on their behalf on this mental health. How y'all pushing it for yourself out here. You know, and that's just real.
Salute, Petey.
But the main law says, like, he the one called the police. Said he seen somebody with a gun in the parking lot or whatever the case may be. It could have been a mental situation. That wasn't even the problem. The problem is the cops pulled up hot, ready. You know what I'm saying? So when the man do this, they supposed to draw down and get ready. Yeah. But if you ain't seen no gun, you ain't heard no shots, you ain't even looking for what he pulling out.
You're not even looking. You just so scary. So scared. You cannot be an officer of the law protecting me and be scary. I don't give a fuck. You can't be in the army and protect this country and be scary. Bro, that's not the field. You need to go get an office job, cuz. Go work for something. Something, man. Go answer them phones, cuz. Cause this is not for you, dog. They don't teach you that. Over and over and over again.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Back and forth like ping pong table. Just dope. Just back and forth. This shit over and over.
You scared. You so scared you just start shooting. Not just start shooting. You empty the clip. Bam. Drop it. Another clip in. Empty that too. For a water bottle.
Thank you for them gifts,
man. It's pure insanity.
Thank you, man.
I'ma just keep it real. You know, because a lot of people might not say it. A lot of people gonna think it and they ain't gonna really speak on it like that. But I gotta keep that one 100, bro.
I gotta keep it 100,
like,
dog.
It don't matter what you pulling out your pants. If it ain't no gun.
I don't care if he was fucking white. I don't care if he was Spanish. I don't care if he was Japan. I love all races. Bro, you need to see what the fuck he got before you go to firing up. That go for even if, once again, somebody is just talking shit to you about them having a gun. And if you feel threatened and you got your shit, you need to wait till you see one first. You can't just shoot a nigga just because he say he got a gun. How about you shoot him and he ain't got one? You definitely in jail. Come on, man. Like, dog, this is your job. Y'all not trained to do this, man.
Gun, if it ain't no threat to their life, it shouldn't be no reason you lose your life. Because they scared. You know what I mean? Oh, now it's suicide by cop. Because they were scared.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't patient and observant enough to watch and see what's really going on. What is he really pulling out?
What are you, like, come on, man.
I ain't even saying you should have pulled out a taser. Yeah, pull out that fire. But wait and see what the real threat is. Don't just go firing off shots and just... It was an overkill. And now y'all got the chief on front line talking about mental health and, oh, it was a 17-year-old, I think about my kids and all that. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Let go, put your kids on the line then. Let your kids pull out a water bottle and get...
I said, dog, and get gunned down. Like, I don't care who it is. We're talking about children, man. Fuck the color, dog. Keep telling you them cops are like, or boy, y'all don't know, man. I'm telling y'all, nigga. My best friend got popped by a cop. My best friend ain't have no motherfucking gun, man. I'm telling you, dog. It's over and over in my city.
Blazed down by the...
It even happened to women in my city, man.
And see if you still have that same energy. You still speaking how you speaking it. Feel the same way you feeling about it right now. Fuck out of here. You not. Stop playing. Everybody else might fall for it, but it's a whole bunch of us that's not on no day. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just like that, bro. Everybody know what these cops on and all that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's real like that and you standing on something, what you believe in and all that, then you know, bro, one day it's gonna come down to you or them, bro. And you just gonna have to stand on what you stand on, bro, and go out for what you believe in.
Man, this shit be crazy.
That's it. Because out here, as we can see, the laws is eventually gonna test you. You see videos of police just taking off on people and all that. Bro, everybody ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't playing. You know, especially like that. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't even got the consciousness, the patience to sit down and actually think that through. A lot of folks gonna react because you on a level of disrespect that don't cause for nothing but straight action. It don't matter who you are.
Facts.
And that's just what it is, man. Facts. You know, but I'm gonna call a spade on this one, man.
They had families and used to go home to. They had goals, aspirations, just like you. They wanted to go home at the end of the day, just like you. Help me! Help me! For my brother!
Nah, it ain't because motherfuckers don't know the law. It's because motherfuckers don't know their job. That's what it is. Motherfuckers don't know how to skip over. They skip over steps when what their job told them to do. Your job told you to see what you're supposed to do and talk people out the situation. Not this, you ain't seen nothing. You could be running and ducking for nothing. You just a scared bitch. Scary punk ass cops. So all they want to do is do shit like this and blame you. Just scary ass. A lot of y'all racist motherfuckers are scary too. Scary. Y'all don't even know what racist mean. Like, these are children, dog. Getting gunned down in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight gunned down in the streets, fool. Gunned down in the streets. Like, ain't no marching. Ain't none of that gonna help. Man, it don't matter, but you don't understand, it's the internet now. See, it's the internet now. A lot of the shit that they doing, they ain't gonna get away with. And I'm gonna start talking about it because I'm tired of these hoes.
Chapter 6, The Investigation. Austin police have announced both criminal investigation and the internal administrative investigation into the shooting. As of this documentary, investigators continue reviewing evidence. Officials have not announced final findings regarding whether the officers' actions comply with department policy or state law. Chapter 7, A Larger Conversation. For many Austinites, Anthoneil Williams II's death has reopened conversations about policing, race, mental health, and public trust.
You do realize that some people are mentally challenged? So some people can be mentally challenged, so I don't think you should just Hey, do you know what happened when you do something like say you commit a crime on a mentally challenged person down here in Texas? Man, they'll fuck over you. You'll be in jail forever. That's why I'm saying y'all don't understand, dog. Y'all don't know.
A rally near the Travis County Courthouse after the fatal shooting of a 17-year-old in Northeast Austin. On Tuesday, Austin police identified the teen as Anthoneil Williams II. Several signs held by Austinites calling on justice for Williams.
Actions create big responses, and our response needs to be intentional, and it needs to spread awareness for everybody else because not everybody understands this.
In the crowd was the teen's father, Anthoneil Williams, who did not want to speak on camera, but did share these photos of his son with KView.
No justice! No peace!
A rally near the Travis County Courthouse after the fatal shooting of a 17-year-old in Northeast Austin. On Tuesday, Austin police identified the teen as Anthoneil Williams II. Several signs held by Austinites calling on justice for Williams.
Actions create big responses, and our response needs to be intentional, and it needs to spread awareness for everybody else because not everybody understands this.
In the crowd was the teen's father, Anthoneil Williams, who did not want to speak on camera, but did share these photos of his son with KView.
Others emphasize the difficult and dangerous decision officers sometimes face when responding to reports of an armed individual. Regardless of viewpoint, there is a broader agreement that the loss of a 17-year-old life is a tragedy. Many express concerns about how mental health emergencies are handled and question whether additional options could have prevented a deadly outcome. Additional evidence may answer some of the questions still being asked. The story of Anthoneil Williams II is still unfolding. As investigations continue, his family continues to mourn, the community continues to seek answers, and Austin continues to wrestle with difficult questions about policing, mental health, accountability, and justice. Until investigators complete their work and more information is released, many questions remain unanswered. This documentary will be updated as additional verified facts become public.
Hey, y'all like that video, man? Make sure y'all subscribe and turn on that notification bell so y'all can be notified the next time.
Man, make sure y'all go subscribe. So what y'all think? I'm telling y'all what y'all think. Get the likes up. What y'all think? See, Money may be making some good little documentaries, man. No fucking shit. I know what it takes to make that shit. He say the therapy isn't working in this county, and you never heard anyone, Petey. Man, you say the therapy isn't hurting in the city. He say it's a lot of people mentally challenged. They grab billions and screaming, no justice, no peace. What? My nigga. What? No, it's Friday, y'all. I be trying to read your comments, you know, I give y'all a chance to talk. He say, our people have been bamboozled. Let me grab my mouse so I can go back. Our people have been bamboozled, playing the simple and every level. Man, I'm telling you, dog, my city is wicked. Boy, them laws, boy, you better stay out the motherfucking way. Because y'all don't understand, man. They so scary because of the gun law. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up. I stay in here and I got one more story. But we got to get the likes up. Get the likes up. We got one more story. See, the onlookers be watching because they like, damn, something ain't be coming with that shit. He be in there cooking. All that trolling shit in the chat, block their ass, nigga. Because this ain't the time. Let me see how I can start. Bro, it's a fucking water bottle. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. The police don't train you to do that. It's cause when you got a crew, and listen, man, how you gonna be scared when it's a crew of y'all got guns? If it's when we was in the streets, if it's three of us and we riding around in a hoopty and we all got heaters, man, you can't fuck with us. Remember I told you men got big egos, man. We got big ass egos. You can't fuck with us. How you think the police feel with legal guns? Huh? How you think the police feel with a legal gun? It's, nigga, if you do get a chance to burn somebody, man, they probably can't wait for the chance to burn one of us. Bro, like, you're scared. You shouldn't be that scared, dog. You can't be that scared and be a cop, dog. Y'all gotta stop that. And you want to know what most cops used to be before they were cops? I'm going to give all y'all 100 people in the chat one answer. What was most cops that they used to be first before they were cops? I'm going to give somebody, I'm going to see who's the smart one in here. What do most cops, I don't give a fuck if it's in your city. Why do you think they all look the same with the same haircuts and shit? I'm giving y'all hints on what they used to be. What was their first career? No, not nerds. What was their first career? Nigga, military. Most police were in the army. Y'all gotta feel me where I'm coming, man. They were in the military. They were in the military. Most officers, I don't give a fuck what city you're in, nigga. They were in the military. That's why you be like, damn, them laws be looking alike. Because they be having the same haircut because they be cooked by the military. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all better pay attention to the signs. Okay. A water bottle. We are talking about a water bottle, guys. A fucking water bottle, man. A water bottle, y'all. The first thing I'm gonna tell you is raise your shirt up. God damn, let me raise my shirt up and show you what the fuck I got. God damn. A water bottle don't even look like a fucking gun. In a lighted area, heavily lighted area. Y'all gotta come on, cuz. Gotta come on, man. Like, dog, y'all gotta come on, dog, with the bullshit, dog. I'm here rocking out with my good people who rocking out with me, man. But I'm just keeping it funky with y'all, dog. PD, y'all gotta understand. I don't act like this. It's cause some shit that I be seeing around here. Around that be going on. And I don't be sharing it with y'all. Even some of the shit I be going through be on the internet, I just don't share with y'all. You know, real shit going on out there right now, dog. Them laws will smoke you, fool. You don't even need a gun license. Everybody got guns. Long as they 18 and up, they got a gun. Whether it be a rifle, that's for hunting, or an AR rifle, or a Draco, or a switch. Man, listen. I'm telling you, dog. It's different around here, nigga. Even the girls got guns around this bitch, nigga. You do not need a license. All you got to do is have a clean background. And they just passed a law. Man, I be giving y'all too much game, dog. Y'all don't even be hitting the like button for me, man. That's what be fucked up about the whole situation, dog. I be giving y'all too much shit, dog. I be giving y'all too much shit, dog. Hey. You used to order firearms. Okay, say you like, what's your favorite gun store? You know how they got like Academy has a gun section. I don't know, whatever city you stay in, they have a gun store there, right? But online, they have gun stores too. So you can see what they got in stock and you can order it to the gun store near you. They'll run your background check when you get there, and then they'll give it to you. Now, don't y'all know that they passed a law that you don't even got to do that no more? Run your shit right there on the computer when you put the gun in the box, and that bitch gonna come straight to you. Look it up, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Look it up. Look the shit up if y'all think I'm lying. In Texas. Look it up. I should have had the intel to show it to y'all. Bro, you don't even need a license, nigga. Everybody got a motherfucking gun, nigga. Nigga, you don't even need a license, nigga. Now that shit comes straight to your door, nigga. It's finna be funky around this bitch. And it's cheaper online too. Definitely cheaper. How y'all think I know all these things, dog? Told you my girl got a gun license. Nigga, now you don't even have to pick the shit. Cause you could order the gun online and first you had to order the gun online and you could ship it to your favorite gun store. It don't matter what it is. They got Dick's, they got Academy, they got regular mom and pop gun stores that you fuck with and you could get it shipped there. You don't gotta do that no more. Just type it in, put that bitch in the box, what do they call it? The basket or whatever they call that shit. And then put your information in and your address, and again, that shit gonna come right to your doorsteps. It's gonna be all type of bullshit going on around this bitch. But I think it's the gun show, and that too. Man, you don't need nothing but, man, listen, you could walk right in there and walk right out. Y'all don't understand, them gun shows are some people that are like regular people that just sell guns. Shit, they don't give a fuck who they sell it to. Long as you got the right age. He say not in PA for the pistol. He say not in PA for a pistol. Listen, man, it's crazy down here, bro. I'm telling you, man, like, dog, they tripping down here, dog. It's women and everything with guns, bro. You can't be, you know how a female will cut you off or something in traffic or something, nigga? You can't be doing that no more. Boy, you cannot be doing that shit no more. Cutting a female off and shit because you mad at her. Nigga, she might pull out a pistol with a pink handle on your stupid ass, fool. And let off one at your ass for cutting her off. Man, this ain't that, nigga. A fight, arguing over parking spaces and shit down here. You can't do that shit no more. All the motherfucker gotta do is feel threatened. That's all you gotta do is feel threatened, fool. Sustain your ground state, which means you don't have to retreat. You don't gotta run from nobody. You don't gotta do nothing. So if they try something to make you feel fucked up, nigga, they gonna blow your ass, nigga. Like, I'm telling y'all, dog, it's gonna be some shit on the streets that's ridiculous. Y'all better listen to what I'm saying. That's why them police scared. So, I was telling them, y'all hit the like button. I was telling them about how they, you know, why they scared. Nigga, I know why they scared, nigga. I know. I know why they scared, nigga. As they should be, nigga. I'm scared, nigga. You see, I have my ass in the house, nigga. Them little niggas got some shit going on with some shit going on out there, boy. Mm-hmm. It's a new wave, cuz. If I knew that the time was gonna be like this, bro, I would have never went to the penitentiary and been a felon. Where you could just pack guns like the Wild Wild West and shit, nigga. I would have made sure that I stayed my ass out of trouble, dog. If somebody would have told me long time ago, 20 years ago, that 25 years ago, that they would have embedded laws like this, nigga, I would have stayed my ass out of trouble. For real, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, it's like the Wild Wild West. Nigga, take 10 steps and draw, motherfucker. Yeah, I think it's a game, dog. Nigga, that police scared, nigga. They don't even come certain places, nigga. You don't even, nigga, it's good in that city, boy. Nigga, it's good right now. Them hoes so scared, nigga, they not fucking with that, dog. Them police like, nigga, he at a park. I understand, dog. You know, we gonna play devil. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Because no, it's your freaking job to see what the fuck I got, dog. It's your job to see physically what I got. I can't make an excuse for that. Y'all know I can't make an excuse for that. That you got to see what's going on first, bro. You can't just, it's the same way as if somebody, once again, it's the same way as if somebody is threatening you in public. Yeah, nigga, you keep talking. I got this gun, nigga, I'll pop your ass. You could have your gun in your waistband. He don't even know. He steady talking. Keep talking. And he don't even got no gun. You get scared and pop him. You ain't gonna win like that. You ain't gonna win like that around here. Once he pull that bitch out, nigga, you pop his ass, nigga. For real. That's what you do, nigga. I seen that motherfucker. I'm telling you. You can't, and this is all for educational purposes only, dog. I am not doing this. This is not me telling you to, man, this is telling you to protect your family at all times. And out here, it's different. It's different, dog, with the guns and this shit is getting, dog, man, listen, my city was a player-ass city, nigga. It was a player-ass, but you know what? I ain't going nowhere. I'm rocking with y'all. It used to be a player-ass city, bro. It's not no super gang-banging city. Niggas gang-bang. Most of them bloods. It's a few Crips. Some real ones, too. But my city mostly bloods. So, it wasn't no gang fights, bro. It was just a bunch of hustlers and players. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of hustlers and players, dog. Like, that's why when they be like, I be telling y'all stories from shit to people that I know, dog. So when you see T Money tell these stories, man, these are people we know. This shit be real. A nigga just one of the people that made it out, didn't get smoked or didn't have to go put on them motherfucking brown uniforms, My homeboys was in the feds. I got to be able to skip that shit because I quit selling rocks. Them niggas didn't want to stop selling rocks, dog. Nigga, my city is for real. It's young kings down there with bags, like, doing all types of shit. So, I'm going to stay here a little bit, so we going to go into 2 more documentaries, man. The first one that we gonna go into is my little homeboy Jacoby, man. R.I.P. to him, man. Hey, We're gonna go into this. We're gonna stay at T Money.
This video is not intended to incite or encourage illegal behavior in any way. Every effort has been made to remove any content which may violate YouTube's community guidelines.
Yeah. Whatever you call smooth. Yeah. Somebody say y'all look at me. Here I go. Right on the park.
Fast Black. Hey,
There go Fast Black.
ask me what you know about Fast Black, man. These are players I know. What you know about a Fast Black? Y'all wouldn't know nothing but Fast Black. Hey, Fast Black used to be the dough man. He used to be the dough man for the gambling shack, man. I was also locked up with Fast Black too, though. You know, what you know about Fast Black? He used to be a knockout artist. Knock your bitch ass out. He used to be the gambling house dough man. That nigga make $1,000 just opening up the door. $1,000, bro. Just opening up the door for people. And then knock your bitch ass out.
From the loop, from the loop, and everything I do. Yeah, so far one too. Don't get it twisted, Mr. Turkey. This is me, y'all.
Why they call you Fast Black?
Anybody's in my circle, I represent because I knock motherfuckers out.
We gonna go back. We gonna go back.
Purposes only. This video is not intended to incite or encourage illegal behavior in any way. Every effort has been made to remove any content which may violate YouTube's community guidelines.
Yeah. Whatever you call smooth. Yeah. Somebody say y'all look for me. Here I go. Right on the park.
What's your name?
Fast mother.
There go Fast Black, y'all. From the loop.
From the loop. Everything I do.
Yeah.
So far one too. So don't get it twisted or misinterpreted. This is me, y'all.
Why they call you Fast Black?
Anybody's in my circle, I represent because I knock motherfuckers out fast and I take care of business fast.
Yeah.
I don't be in no hurry. It's just over with. When you close your eyes, good night. It's over.
Yeah.
That's why they call him Fast Black. He just get it over with real fast with you.
At you tomorrow. What about anybody? What about when they throw these dice? What happened? The bell ring.
Yeah.
Ding ding. That if you don't know what the bell ring means, ding ding.
Yeah.
Take off, fast. You up. Okay, take off, fast. Take this with you first.
Yeah.
You know. Let's keep this shit big. Y'all know who I am in this town.
Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr., a.k.a. T.I., a player of the game, Austin, Texas. In every city, there are people who leave behind a name. Some are remembered for the money they made. Some are remembered for the people they knew. Some are remembered for the way they lived. And some are remembered because no matter where they went, they brought a certain energy with them. In Austin, Texas, one of those people was Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr. To his friends, he was known as T.I., not because he was a rapper, but because of his resemblance to the famous Atlanta rapper. But the nickname was only one part of his story. Jacoby was more than a name. He was a father, an entrepreneur, a businessman, a man who loved the finer things in life.
Young niggas.
And to the people who...
These are young niggas. Young niggas, man. These are young niggas, man. Young niggas, man.
Knew him best, he was a player of the game. Not a player of women, a player of the game. A man who understood the hustle, the gamble, the risk, and the reward.
Alert. I go look D, y'all. He's shooting for 10, y'all.
Get that 10 on Snapchat.
Slide about
you
it.
niggas. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't put this.
Yeah. Get that on Snapchat, nigga.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
You know, them hundreds.
Yeah.
See, I first met Jacoby man. I met
this shit, the niggas I know, hustle course, man, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Y'all know that nigga, y'all can't stop the hustle. Man, them trick dice, man. That nigga pad rolling. Dog, you will never go over here with my niggas where we be gambling at with that bullshit you be doing, nigga. Nigga, they gonna smoke you, nigga. First off, that pad rolling you doing, we not doing that over here. We call it shake, rattle, roll. You gotta shake and let them bitches roll. You're not gonna hit like that, dog. You're not gonna hit us like that. That's why I can't see how you taking over the world like that fucking with these goofies. Man, I know real niggas, man, real gambling shacks, bro. Real niggas that ran numbers like the old school nigga on football season, nigga, and basketball season, nigga. R.I.P. to Binky, nigga. I know the real gamblers, dog. I'm glad my nigga put this shit out, cause it's some shit that I wanted to put out. Shout out to my nigga T Money, man.
Danny first. Me and little Danny used to go to school together, and his sister, you know. So that's why I came to learn of Jacoby's family, like little Danny and Mama, and you know Jackie and all that. I know them folks, so you know I've been knowing who Jacoby was. You know what I mean? So when him and Binky started hanging out together and you know, really kicking it, that's when me and Jacoby got a little more acquainted then. From Galveston to Austin, Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr. was born on January 2nd, 1990 in Galveston, Texas, to Joe Allen Stewart and Jacqueline Bailey. In 1997, at just 7 years old, Jacoby moved to Austin, Texas. Austin would become the city where he grew up, developed his personality, built his relationships, and eventually made his name. He attended schools within the Austin Independent School District throughout middle school. Later, he continued his high school education through the Pflugerville Independent School District, graduating from Hendricks High School. But Jacoby's education didn't stop in the classroom. He later enrolled at Austin Community College, where he developed an interest in business and accounting. And those interests would eventually become a major part of his life. Jacoby became a self-employed entrepreneur. He had a mind for business. He understood money, and he had a desire to create something for himself.
I've been here. I was here way before you. We don't know what you doing. What are you doing? What you mean what we doing? This my hustle. They fuck with me. They don't know what to do. But B told me to cut the game. But B brought me. I run But B. I run But B, man. Okay, I run them too. I don't, but I count them. I'm counting right now that you heard. And watch what you'll see. No, it ain't nothing going on. You'll see that he'll tell you I was here early. Okay, we ain't racing down here. We ain't racing to no table. That ain't how that shit work around here. You race down here 6 o'clock in the morning to get no table. I do what you racing down here. Bob B was down here. No, I run Bob B. I run Bob B. Let me and Bob B shit. Okay, I wonder what he doing. What is he doing? You know what's up, man. You ain't got to get upset, man. I don't know what's going on. You ain't got to get upset, nigga. You the one who told me you said yeah. We don't do nothing.
All the people that don't know where they at talking that shit and popping that shit, man.
Let it go to me.
Listen. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that here, y'all. I didn't mean to do that shit. But hold on, y'all. That's the infamous Gibbons Park, man. That's infamous Gibbons Park, man. If y'all don't know, that's the park where they hang, man. It's the park where everything goes down. It's the park where everything go down. It's the park where, you know, people get money, barbecues, shoulder slabs, get it on, you know, and do what they do, man. They sit up there and shoot dice all day, hundreds, you know what I'm saying? These are people that walk around with no less than 10 in their pocket.
What y'all shooting? Go ahead, man. What you doing all that order for? Like you want to squabble? What did you over here for? Nobody with you. Look how they with me now. Look how they with me to shoot them, man.
You see?
What you doing?
He trying to be the house man. They don't understand. I want a house man that's gonna knock somebody out about my money if the shit ain't correct. That's what I want. We outside. We know for sure if somebody run up talking wrong, Fast Black gonna knock your bitch ass out right now. Old school gonna knock you out. A young nigga, a old nigga right now. That's why Jacoby just laughed.
You like Bobby? I run Bobby. Fuck you talking about and blue. They said he can cut. No, Until I get here. No, you didn't say that. Well, he should have told you that. Because this is what I do every day. Do I do this, Quincy? Do I do this, Fred? Do I hustle like this? I don't sell dope. This is what I do for a living. All over
These
the
are niggas that don't sell dope, y'all. These are niggas that just get money off gambling all day, dog.
They just started. They just trying to do it. Okay, we don't know you. Kenny shoot. Kenny shoot. What you doing till about been down here? 7 o'clock in the morning? We don't really sit at the table. I wasn't down here no You say you got here before everybody. I was here when Bobby got here. Okay, we done ate. When I pulled up, Bobby pulled up right behind me. It don't make no difference. They got to wrong Bobby though, Cuddy. They got to work out. Motherfucking Bobby. That's my motherfucking cousin.
You good, Fast? Oh, Fast, you good?
I'm good, man.
Like 20. How long y'all be back?
To understand Jacoby, you have to understand the way he lived. Jacoby was a player of the game. He loved to gamble. He loved the excitement. He loved the risk. But more than anything, he loved getting to the money. Every day was another day. And every day was another day for another dollar. Jacoby was part of a circle of people who were all well known in Austin street culture and city underground social scene. He ran with people like Austin Kingpin and street legend Marvin Binky Henson. He was also connected to Andre Big Dre from 12th Street Davis, along with Quan, Curtis Meeks, and many others. These relationships placed Jacoby around people who understood the game of life from different angles. Money, business, gambling, the streets, loyalty, and survival. But Jacoby wasn't simply defined by the people around him. He had his own identity, his own personality, his own ambitions, and his own way of moving. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I just feel like Binky took a certain type of liking to Jacoby. After they finally met and got to kicking it and hanging out with each other and gambling every day and all that, they started kicking it a little harder, you know what I mean? On the same type of mission, so that's really where they come from, man. Business, money, and the finer things. Jacoby had an entrepreneurial spirit. He was self-employed and touched many lives through the work he did and the relationships he built along the way. He was a man who appreciated the finer things in life, the nice things, the good life, the rewards that came from working hard and getting to the money. But behind the lifestyle was something even more important. Jacoby was a devoted father. For him, success wasn't only about what he could have. It was also about the people he could provide for, the people he could help, and the legacy he could leave behind. When I said when I said Binky ran a little game on Jacoby at the hospital that day, man. He told him, man, he was dead. So Binky wrecked the vet, that Corvette he had. He ended up going to the hospital. So, it was out on social media, so the car was looking all wild and crazy. The whole side of the car was gone and all that, so it looked wild. So people were really trying to see what was up with it. So Jacoby one of the first people to call, man. And Binky, he already got it on his mind. He finna play games for him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really not feeling it because I'm working at the hospital. I'm seeing this all day, so I ain't really trying to play like this. But Binky gassing it up. Tell the man I'm dead. Tell the man. So I end up we end up actually telling him that, and he kind of now looking at it. Back, bro, I wouldn't even play no game like that, man. But it kind of I heard in his voice and his reaction to it when I said it when I was playing with him, bro. Like, man, and we was in there in the hospital playing like that, bro. And then that man ended up in the hospital. The accident, Kobe, bro. On July 15, 2018, Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr. life changed forever. According to police, Jacoby was driving a 2005 white Infiniti southbound on the lower deck of Interstate 35 in Austin. Near the 3500 block of IH-35, his vehicle collided with the trailer of a white 2015 International truck. Investigators said Jacoby failed to maintain an assured clear distance before striking the trailer. The collision trapped his vehicle underneath the trailer. Jacoby suffered severe injuries. He fought a good fight. He fought to survive. But after battling his injuries, Jacoby ultimately succumbed to them on July 23, 2018. He was only 28 years old. Austin police later identified him as the man who died in the crash. Police say no charges were expected against the driver of the trailer. A life that had started in Galveston, grown in Austin, and touched so many people came to a tragic end on an Austin highway. But the death did not erase his history. When I first heard about the accident itself, I'm sure I was at work. And that's how it came about, man. Jacoby ended up at the same hospital I worked at. And, you know, he was there for a little while. You know, he didn't just pass right away. So he was in that hospital for a while. You know, I went through, you know, a few times here and there, back and forth, you know, just stopping by and dropping by and things like that. But, man, it's something about, like, seeing and hearing a mother grieving, bro. It is different. It's no way to explain it. It's no way to say it. It's no way nothing. You have to hear it for yourself. Like, I'm talking about, this is something you hear over and over every night. You know what I mean? So, when you hear, like, a mother heart broke, you know what I mean? Or, shit, a wife, a husband, whoever. The whole family, really. Like, you know, when you sat there, like, every night and hear that so much, when it started hitting close to home, you know, it started hitting different, bro. Like, I mean, the whole time, it almost damn near hit the same because, you hearing all this going on, and then while it's going on, also in the back of your mind, you like, man, I know, you know, one day I'm gonna be right here in the same position. You know what I mean? You can't help but thinking, you know what I'm saying? So, when you do and when it get real, man, it's just like the same replay all over again, man. But, Jacoby was up in the hospital for a while. You know, eventually they had to go ahead and, you know, do what they had to do with him. You know what I mean? Me and Becky went to the funeral for Jacoby. I think that, man, I could see the effects that it had on everybody around in the circle. You know what I mean? Not just Becky, everybody, you know. I can see the effects that it had on everybody, man. You know, even at the funeral. You know what I mean? But even after the funeral, after all that, bro, you know, it was just, man, everybody was trying to get it together, really, like, you know, collect their thoughts and come back to reality, because really it messed everybody up, you know. And we talking about an accident. We ain't talking about nobody, you know, snuffing the man out of his life or nothing like that, you know. We talking about a vehicular accident, bro. So, you know, and he was one of the first ones out the circle to check out, you know what I mean? And, you know, it hit different, you know. It definitely hit different. You know, it was a tough time, man, you know. But everybody showed up. You know, everybody showed up for that, man, you know. family he left behind. Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr. was preceded in death by his father, Joe Tick Stewart, and his grandmother, Karen Taylor. He leaves behind 7 children who will continue to carry his memory. He also leaves behind his mother, Jacqueline Bailey, and a large family who loved him and shared his life. His sisters included Gwendolyn and Latasha. His brothers included Daniel Bailey, Marlon Nunn, and Drexel Taylor. He also leaves behind his great-grandmother, Mabel Bailey, his grandfather, Robert Bailey, and his lifetime partner, Kayla Johnson. But beyond the names on the paper, Jacoby left behind something much bigger. Memories, stories, friendships, business relationships, and 7 children who will always know their father was here.
I was about to say, girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, where you at?
Get my attention, I got to have you.
Yeah.
Right here beside me, girl.
Yeah.
Love is gamble.
Yeah.
I want to play.
Big Dre. What you mean?
That's gonna look T.I. right there, y'all. He done got broke. T.I. got broke. Wani too. Wani got broke too together. Richard.
I'm telling you, shit happens. Big Dre, man.
Nobody seen that one coming, man. Nobody seen it coming. You know, and when it came, bro. And it hit totally different. And it shook everybody up, you know. Like I say, man, boys was really hurt behind that, man, and really messed up behind that, you know what I mean? Like I say, the man had a car wreck.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? A car wreck.
Goddamn car wreck.
Out of all the things that can go wrong. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. The legacy of T.I. Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr. was more than the nickname T.I. He was more than the man who looked like a famous rapper. He was more than the gambler, more than the entrepreneur, more than the man who loved the finer things in life. He was a father, a son, a brother, a partner, a friend, and a man who was part of a...
Them goddamn, what you call them little motorcycles, nigga? He had one of them hoes way back in 98. Way back in 2018, nigga. He had one of them hoes when they first came out, nigga. Nigga riding around Juneteenth parade on that hoe.
Larger Austin story, a story filled with characters, legends, hustlers, businessmen, gamblers, and people who live life on their own terms. Jacoby was one of those people. He was a player of the game. He loved to gamble. He loved to get to the money. And he lived with the mindset that every day was another day for another dollar. But in the end, the biggest part of his legacy isn't the money he made. It's the lives he touched, the family he left behind, the friends who still remember him, and the children who will one day ask about the man their father was. And when they do, they'll hear stories. Stories about Jacoby Ray Bailey Sr., stories about T.I., stories about the man who looked like the rapper. The biz.
Hard, nigga. I'm talking about real money getters. I don't know nothing about that bullshit that they talking about. These niggas, man, trick dice and all that bullshit, bro. We talking about niggas who live and pay rent off gambling. We talking about niggas who live and pay rent off gambling. Like for real. It ain't over yet. It's Friday. One more. Maybe I'll show y'all one more, man. I'll show y'all one more, fool. One more. Gonna show y'all Big Dre. R.I.P. to Big Dre. Big Dre got unalived at that same park that they was sitting at. That same stoop. That same damn stoop, man. So we gonna go to the Big Dre. Let me show y'all.
A learning lesson for me after that, you know?
This video is not intended to incite or
Players I
encourage
know,
illegal
man.
behavior in any way.
I don't know nothing about
Every
no.
effort has been made
I
to
don't know
remove
nothing
any
about no
content
fake
which
ass
may
shit.
violate
Dog.
YouTube's
I'm talking
community
about real
guidelines.
people, I fuck with. Dog. I know.
The hustler, the legend. In every city, there are people whose
Fat
names
boy.
become bigger than the streets they walk. People who become stories. People who become legends.
So I'm gonna explain to y'all who this is right here. For all y'all that don't know who this is right here, who's Big Dre is the big guy. This is my dog Curtis Minks, man. He allegedly the one that got picked up with all them basketball players on that gambling thing, the little gambling where they picked up all those old school NBA players, those retired NBA players. My boy was in on that, allegedly. You know, this is all allegedly. And you see who he riding with. That boy riding around in a Maserati or something right there, or whatever the fuck that is. Big Dre right with
In
him.
Austin, Texas, one of those men
Telling you.
was Anthoneil Davis, Sr. But to the people who knew him, he was simply Big Dre from 12th Street. He was a gambler, a hustler, a businessman,
Welcome to the
a
station.
pool shark, a card player, a master of the dice. But more than anything, Big Dre was a man who loved life.
Y'all listen, we went to Maury and what?
They said, Trey, the baby is not your baby. It's black baby.
Man, I first met Big Dre about 25 years ago. I met Big Dre through Binky. Big Dre was one of those people that was on the notepad when me and Binky was writing the numbers down. Dre was one of the first people that pulled up after we made the calls. And I had came to learn Dre would always almost be the first one to pull up every time.
Look at Big Dre up there, 12th Street. Big Dre, what's up, Big Dre? What's up, boy? All right, 02.
Andre Lanier Davis, Sr. was born on June 29, 1971 in Corpus Christi, Texas. At an early age, Andre confessed his faith in Christ and was baptized at Friendly Will Baptist Church under the leadership of Pastor John Glasgow. He later received his education through Austin Independent Schools. But even as a young man, Andre was already developing the qualities that would define his life. He was a hard worker, and by the age of 12, Big Dre was already learning how to make money. As he got older, he continued to create business opportunities for himself. He understood money, he understood people, and he understood the hustle. When I first met Dre, Big Dre from 12th Street, as he's called. You know, Dre was loud. That was my first impression. I'm like, this man loud as can be. But he was funny, and he was not just funny. He was always in a good mood. He'll set the whole tone for the whole room. You know what I'm saying? So when Big Dre first came down there, you know, it was gambling. We shooting dice and all that, you know. I came to learn later, you know, Big Dre was Big Dre was a jack of all trades, man. So Big Dre used to come down to the house with Hoggy and Steel Bill. You know what I'm saying? Binky used to always tell me, cause we always be on the pool table too. We shooting dice and we shooting pool. So Binky used to always tell me like, T, Big Dre is from 12th Street. He can shoot pool. Don't play with him. You know, listen, T, they from 12th Street. They know how to shoot pool. Binky used to always express that, right? Now, Big Dre was down there so much, it was almost like he had a room there too. You know what I'm saying? So Big Dre was there so much, me and Big Dre started growing our own relationship, you know what I'm saying, outside of everybody else. So he started calling me Mr. Motherfucking T. And you know, he always say, I'm Big Dre from 12th Street, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that was him all the time, bro. So me and Big Dre one day, we kicked back, man. This over like a week span or something. Big Dre, I'm thinking this man just shoot dice and shoot pool. But we start kicking back and, you know, chopping it up, and Dre start, you know, sharing trade secrets with him, you know, sharing them trade secrets, man. So I'm like, hold up. You know, he's showing me little tricks and everything. I'm like, hold up. He really giving me the game without saying or warning me he about to give me the game. You know what I'm saying? But he giving me the game without me even asking. He like, Mr. T, look at this. Do this. The hand faster than the eye. You know what I mean? Yeah. He breaking it down real quick and simple.
I know real players, man.
To the point where when the man got through explaining it,
players.
I had it like that.
Real
it was
players.
on and popping. You know, and I learned how to eat off of that. But at the same time, one day, me, Big Dre, Binky, we down at the house, man. And Binky, remember I told y'all, Binky always say, watch Big Dre, he can shoot pool. So what you gotta do, T, is you can't let him have a stick. You can't let him get a shot. You gotta go out every time. Something like that. You know what I mean? So me and Big Dre, he been literally mentoring me. So now Binky and Big Dre is making a bet that me and Big Dre finna play 3-ball on pool, man. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm thinking Big Dre finna smash me, because I know if I get that man a shot, a good shot, or if I give him a chance to even squeeze a shot in, it's gonna be over. I ain't gonna get no shot no more. You know what I mean? So I kept taking my time.
Listen to me. The same way with the dice. He's the only nigga I know who don't like to shoot the dice. And if you let him shoot the dice, have you ever seen somebody on the dice for 40 minutes, nigga? That nigga don't pass the dice for 40 minutes, nigga. I hope your pocket's long. They always say, nigga, your fat ass never want to shoot the dice. He say, this why I don't want to shoot the dice, because y'all ain't going to be able to hold up, man. I'm telling you, y'all better listen.
Time, and I was running through, man. Somehow, man, I ended up beating Dre that day, and Dre was so mad at me, bro. And I just did not know that that's what was going on. You know, I'm green at the time, so Dre thinking like, yeah, I done just showed him the game and how to do this. We finna lay Binky down real quick. Binky thinking the same thing, so they both trying to use me to run the play, you know? And man, Binky just happened to came out on top because I got lucky and I never passed the stick, you know what I'm saying? Dre only got a few shots in, if that. You know what I mean? Because I knew I couldn't let him get the stick back. I couldn't let him get his shot back, you know what I mean? So, man, Big Dre mad. He like, man, Mr. T, you was supposed to, you know, do this, do that, you know, miss the shots and stuff so, you know, we can get paid. I would have broke you off in the end. Now, Big ain't gonna do nothing for you on that. You know, you know, I'm showing you stuff, Mr. T. I'm showing you stuff I ain't showed my own son, man. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, damn, man, that's cold, bro. After that, you know, we ended up getting over it and everything, but it was definitely a learning lesson for me after that. You know what I mean? I was woke then.
The love of the gamble. Big Dre loved the gamble. He loved the excitement. He loved the competition. And he loved winning money. But there was something different about Big Dre. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't the type of person who had to show everybody what he had. Big Dre was known to make money, and he saved his money. He was a man who understood that being rich wasn't always about looking rich. Yeah. He was well known throughout Austin and was respected by many of the city's hustlers and street legends. Big Dre was comfortable around people who understood the game. And he understood the game better than most.
That big great question, y'all. We representing up here in Austin. You know what I'm talking about? We have crime on motherfucking life. Get proper to this bitch.
12th Street and Chacon. For Big Dre, 12th Street wasn't just a location. It was home turf. 12th Street and Chacon was one of his regular hangouts near Sam's Barbecue. That's where people knew they could find him. And if Big Dre wasn't talking, laughing, or making somebody laugh, he might have been playing pool. Because Big Dre wasn't just an ordinary pool player. He was a pool shark. He could read the table. He could understand angles. He understood pressure. And when it came to cards, Big Dre had a mind for the game. He knew tricks, he knew strategy, and he knew how to make people underestimate him. But Dice was another level. Big Dre was a master gambler. He loved to roll, he loved to risk, and he loved the possibility that the next roll could change everything. The people around him. Big Dre moved through Austin surrounded by people who knew the streets, the hustle, and the culture. He was good friends with Austin street legend Marvin Binky Henson. He also knew Curtis Minks, Steel Bill, and many other people who were part of Austin's history. Big Dre was connected, he was respected, and he was known. But what many people remember most about him wasn't the money. It wasn't the gambling. It wasn't even the reputation. It was his personality. Big Dre had a positive spirit. He laughed a lot. He played a lot. He joked. He entertained people. And he could walk into a room and change the energy. He considered himself a comedian. And anybody who knew Big Dre knew that he could make people laugh. Mr. T and Big Dre. Mr. T / Mr. T. Big Dre called me Mr. T. That was his name for me. And Big Dre taught me a lot. He taught me about gambling. He taught me about cards. He showed me tricks that I still remember. He taught me how to pay attention, how to watch people, how to understand the game. But the biggest thing Big Dre taught me wasn't just about gambling. It was about life. He taught me how to laugh. He taught me how to enjoy the moment and how to stay positive. Big Dre was the type of person who could be surrounded by stress and still find a reason to smile.
Ain't going outside today.
Dre was always chilling, man. He was not, every time I seen Dre, he was dressed casually. He didn't have all the watches and chains and flash. He wasn't pulling up in no crazy cars or nothing like that. But the man was getting to the paper. I'm talking about get to the paper for real. But if you know Big Dre, the man is not flashy at all. He don't even care about nothing but some money. A man who traveled the world. Big Dre's life took him far beyond Austin. He traveled throughout the world, and everywhere he went, he introduced himself the same way, with a phrase that became part of his identity. I'm Big Dre from 12th Street. That name traveled with him, from Austin to places far away. Big Dre was loved by many people near and far. And everywhere he went, he left the impression. His light reached people all over the world. The final game. Big Dre lived his life doing what he loved. He loved the game. He loved to gamble. He loved being around people. And he loved the excitement of shooting dice. But one night at a park, tragedy struck. According to those close to him, Big Dre was gambling and shooting dice when he was robbed, shot, and killed. He died doing something that had been a major part of his life, gambling. The game he loved, the game he spent so many years mastering, the game that brought him together with so many people. But the loss was bigger than the circumstances of his death, because Big Dre wasn't just a gambler. He was a father, a grandfather, a brother, a friend, a mentor, and a man who touched countless lives. The way that I found out that Big Dre had got shot, I was at work in the trauma center in the ER, and I heard a call go in from Gibbons Park, and they was getting ready to come that way, but then I guess they had called the DOA, and they didn't ever move them, so they stayed there. And then people started calling me. While I was at work, people calling me and telling me, like, T, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dre, you know, they just shot Dre at the park. I'm like, what? Now, me knowing the game and knowing Dre gave me so much game. So, me knowing and hearing Dre always say, Mr. T, if they come to take that money, throw them that money and let them go.
Yeah.
It's plenty more money to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth dying for.
Yeah.
Period. Dre used to say that all the time, bro. It is so eerie that he ended up going out like that because he said it so many times, like, T, Mr. T, Mr. T, Mr. T, Mr. T, make sure you give up that money, Mr. T. Don't pull out that damn gun. Give up the money and let it go. You know, because I used to always be on, man, I'm not giving up nothing and somebody finna get popped, you know? And Dre like, nah, it ain't even worth all that. That's gonna cost you way more all your life. Give it up, let them go and keep on getting money, bro. So that was the game. Everybody that was in the circle lived by that motto, from Binky to Dre to everybody else. Jacoby, everybody. So when I started seeing how they was, you know, going out, man, I'm like, dang, bro, like, this is crazy. Because I know these dudes and I know, like, what type of time they be on, and I know how, you know, I know that they know how to handle a situation like that. You know what I mean? But that just goes to show that every situation, you know, ain't just 100% or it ain't just gonna go how you think it's gonna go all the time, bro. That's why it's best. If you ain't gotta get in it, don't get in it, man. Every neighborhood has a story. Every city has its legends. And Austin has Big Dre from 12th Street, a man who loved money, but wasn't flashy. A man who loved to gamble, but also knew how to save. A man who could play pool, read cards, shoot dice, make people laugh, and make a lasting impression wherever he went. Big Dre was more than a name. He was a personality, a character, a father, a friend, a mentor, and a piece of Austin history.
Yeah, Davis was well known in the East Austin community. Rebecca Trejo gets reaction on these new developments from his son.
When someone visits Givens Park, the memory of Andre Davis lives on. For his son, this park used to hold happy memories until his father's life was taken.
I play it back every day, you know, just that exact moment. Where was I at? You know, sometimes I wish that, you know, I could have been there for him.
Andre Davis is loved by the community, even more so by his son.
I lost my number one person in the world, my favorite person.
Andre Davis Jr. replays that night on April 9th.
You know, I think about so many different things. I play back so many different scenarios.
A witness at Givens Park tells police two men robbed the witness at gunpoint and left the park in a black Nissan sedan. According to police paperwork, the men shortly came back just before 11 and robbed another group of people. The witness adds he heard several gunshots and saw Andre Davis fall. Police arrested 25-year-old Glenn Deal Jr. on Thursday and charged him with capital murder.
There is some comfort in it.
Police are looking for a second suspect who witnesses say had his face covered. Givens Park will never be the same.
When every year, you know, up until my teenage years, I had my birthdays there. My father, he celebrated me there. I had sports there. I had friends there.
It's difficult for Davis to go there.
That's where, you know, I last saw my dad.
Davis's image lives on.
Even though he's not here with me physically, I still feel him spiritually.
In Austin, Rebecca Trejo, KVUE News.
But Mike, since I arrived here to Givens Park tonight, dozens of people have shown up here and dropped things off at this growing memorial for Andre Davis Jr., and there is no doubt this man was loved by many.
My life will never be the same.
Friends and family of 47-year-old Andre Davis Jr. are mourning his life after Austin police say someone shot him during a robbery at Givens Park Tuesday night. His loved ones say he would often hang out at the park and play dominoes with his friends. Denise has known Davis for more than 40 years and considers him a brother.
School, all the way up to streets, all the way up. where we came from.
And like many, Denise is left wondering why someone would do something like this to a man who she says did so much for his community.
Everybody need to tell y'all how good he was. This whole town needs to be telling y'all how good he was to them.
Davis, who goes by Big Dre from 12th Street, was one of 3 victims of gun violence in less than 12 hours.
I hear you, Papa.
The streets of 12th Street and Chacon would never be exactly the same because for the people.
This the type of shit they do for our people, you know, legendary people. Man, I ain't got shit to say what you got to say, you racist motherfucker. You know, put a picture on it, then say the racist shit.
People who know him, when they see the pool tables, when they hear the dice rolling, when they see a card game getting started, they'll remember a man who used to say, "I'm Big Dre from 12th Street." And as long as people remember him, Big Dre is still here, still laughing, still playing, still part of the history. Andre Big Dre from 12th Street Davis, a legend of Austin, a gambler, a hustler, a comedian, a father, a friend, and a man who will never be forgotten.
I'm about to get up out of here because I'm tired of seeing these trolls, y'all. Salute to y'all. I'm tired of seeing these trolls. Like, they some bitches, you know. They some bitches. You gotta stand behind that shit if you gonna say something to me. It don't mean nothing. This shit don't be meaning shit, dog. Y'all gonna have to do better than that shit. That shit don't be meaning a bitch ass thing, nigga. Happy I wouldn't even say the shit in real life, man. I'm gone, man.
Ain't nobody root for me, now they reposting me. Bad bitches open the door for me. Talking about $200,000, I'm cool, bro, this too low for me. If you fuck with the off, stop approaching me. Big AO19 gon' go for me. 100K on my neck and it's soaking me. CEO ain't got no nigga over me. Man, these rap niggas groupies, I'm cool on them. If we catch them in public, we move on them. Money poke off my thigh, leave a bruise on them. And them AR-15s got booze on them. Word in the streets, they got money on me. But if I want a nigga, I'm coming on me. Mac 90 on me, 100 on me. And 12 get on me, I'm punching on it. I'm shooting first, it ain't no second guess. 32 shots going in 32 seconds. I'm pulling up, but I feel disrespect. You stupid as fuck to my snatch and my neck and my neck. By my reputation, man, these niggas keep me in their conversation. Won't even tell me congratulations. I don't fuck with nobody, I'm masturbating. They say they got killers, but so what? It's gonna be me or them, I get no fuck. I come to your city and go to your hood with 50 white lords and post up. Now this ain't no publicity stunt. We pull up and unload sticks out the trunk. I can't fuck with niggas for nothing. I don't celebrate Black History Month. I do it straight in like fuck a hood. Switch suit and some forces like fuck a look. I'm fed for real, freaky on. Shout out CMG, I looked up the Jew. And I don't need no nigga vouching for me. If it's war, then it's war. I ain't squashing nothing. My little niggas on go, I ain't stopping nothing. Need Drake on my hip, give me challenge. I was locked up, they do shots 7 now. Free and they wanna send cops at me. I'm a vital with boss status. Got them up on their feet like a pep rally. I was fucked up how they felt, but I felt kicked me while I was down. I kept at it. Now I cop ice like a milk fed. Yeah, I'm hard on niggas like step daddy.
From that hoe to the floor, I'm in sport mode. He done popped out the blue, he done struck gold. When the ice out his mouth and his neck froze. He ain't really that known, but he next though. He was stacking it shit like a neck foe. He was broke in the beach before that though. Put a mark on the game like an expo. When they call out his name, it's an echo. You know when I step, bitches all 10. Same 24 hours, we all men. I'ma give it my all, I'm all in. Shoot that bitch from the corner in y'all gym. Walk dog in the flesh in the dog pen. I don't care what you got or what y'all spend. Tryna watch what I do, better call in. I'ma do this shit here till it all ends. I'ma do this shit here till it's all over. 79 for the set like I'm Bob Goldie. I come by myself, I don't call soldier. Before I lean on a nigga, I fall over. Don't fuck with a snake if it's not cold. Nigga get in my way, I'ma drive over. I can do this shit here while I'm blindfolded. Being broke
was a drug, I'ma die sober. 556 out the stick, leave him slumped over. Since I turned up the heat, I done got colder. I ain't worried about the check cause the stock's over. Go buy a duplex, now the block older. I don't know what I'm doing, bitch, and top on it. Got them hoping and wishing I flopped on it. Go make me a shirt with the ops on them. Don't never let them get the drop on you. Don't never let them spin the block on you. I been dripping this salt, need a mop bucket. When Corona had hit, that shit got ugly. You can do what you do, I am not judging. With the shit that you do is just not funny. If I give you my word, it's a lock on it. If you pay for a verse, I'ma hop on it. Before I run out of 5-5, stop smoking. Hey, big wall dog in the soul in the flesh. Let them know that I'm next so they know what it is. All this shit here before I get a deal. All this shit here before I hit a meal. The real and the fake can't tell what it is. Stand on this shit so they know it's for real. Built for the shit, I was molded for real. All this shit here before I get the ill.
On a dawn, flip from a zip off of crumbs. I'm in control of the slum. Housing authority, back up and moving so much till we don't even know where we from. Broke as a joke, we shared each other hoes. We wearing each other clothes. Stood over stolen, stood over tall as they cut off the water and kick in the dough. Get on the floor, run it back out and I ran it back up and I ordered a load. Christian Dior, I pre-ordered my clothes. Posted in Florida, I'm still on the go. Finesse said that he need to get in my face. I put on that water and got on the road. Blackball, backstab, fell on my face, helping niggas got kicked in my hands. People I trusted, run off with money, told my whole fucker and got in my bag. A lot of these artists faded to mention, they love our rock and they copy my swag. Windshield and bricks redistributing glass, trap in the trenches, I'm selling Hermes. Ancient syringes, we cut on the blender and here with the fender, I'm still in the trap. Big booty bitch punch your dick in her back, shit done got lit, I'ma stay on the gas. Don't do no arguments, going straight in, you get out of line, I'ma get on your ass. Pump break, car park, yellow tape, chalk marks, binary issue, no regular artillery, hop out with switches on top of the trigger. How do you cope when you know that you special, but everyone around you will play on your mental? Shit get depressing, you know you a vet and you don't get no credit, but know you official. Take all the pain, strain I remember. Gangs that don't do no complaining, I fix. Take all this away from me, won't ever change, but I bet I still know how to